Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is.
They only had like 4 home games this year.
In Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye.
It's senior night, man. Senior night, man. It's senior night, man. That's in the seniors' home right.
Time to get this game started.
It's senior night, the last home game. What you mean?
Coming out with it, it's Watkins.
Yes.
To the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken
That boy says night week 5. LSU. HBL is elite. What the hell?
A first down for the offense.
I definitely got some recruits here tonight.
Quick strike complete. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming.
Tackles are awful. This O-line is awful.
But they are an intimidating crowd.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get
you know, at least you got 80. At least you got 80s on yours. I have no 80 offensive linemen.
Get close to the line of scrimmage and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game.
Who's that?
You showing the clips in the locker room. You know you feel
Jelani.
you want to come out and get a great start in this football game.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating.
No, yeah, he's slow. He sucks.
Down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the
Oh,
tackle.
he should have got him. Came and got him. He doesn't fit the culture here. PI.
He's got it, Macon Burton. They get him on the ground,
PI.
but not before he gets enough for the first down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's why QBs love the tight end so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to stop.
I think you run that play on the second down. It's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need
Fine line to read defenses.
Now you know
That literally changed your life.
on the table. Everything's
Literally changed your life.
The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. These two guys,
Come on, next
just on the
PFB.
same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls. You know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Tigers.
Surprised he wasn't red. Surprised he wasn't red. At all. At all.
Scripts is opening 10, 15 plays. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
But hey, year two quarterbacks under Brian Kelly, they won the Heisman.
They go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room.
K-clubbing it.
Good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space.
They got Thomas Castellanos.
All 11 guys on defense had to play. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Give to the running back.
Jihad didn't come back.
You want to prepare for every game the same way.
Yeah.
It's because recently players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years.
I hear about Malachi Starks and then more.
You got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
And after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up to it. He's so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be
LSU.
statted up. He's going to have to do a better job.
Go Tigers.
That is not how you want to start.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
That is exactly what most offenses will do.
If I'm ranked next week, watch out, Georgia and Texas.
I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And he splits the upright.
I could sneak in. The conference championship with 2 losses. Yep, only got 2 losses in conference play. Bro, my first 3 games: Clemson, Oregon, and Miami.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say out into the offense again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it picked off. Got some room to run.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
They'll
trip.
close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision making.
Okay, so the offense returning to the
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
Leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3.
I think that's what I've been missing in my games this season. I ain't been playing on my headset on.
It was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point.
I've been just playing out my controller with no sound.
They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Anderson. And he
You talking about some, hey. You talking about some, you need to let her know about your gaming anger issues, so she don't be surprised.
Kevin, what do you got?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 flash. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Now on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Look at Ozzy. Ah!
First down here for the offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. One final play before the end of the quarter.
No. Yeah. Oh.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Going downfield for the big play. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night.
He's an assistant.
First down to start the drive after the break. Running behind that left side. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
This sucks.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
A third
Ooh,
and short
that's
coming from their own
bad,
20-yard.
Yeah.
From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Anderson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw.
That's clearly her girlfriend that she sat right next to the
it's
table.
now a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake on first down. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge hit. He could have squeezed it.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball, placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
To the ground. made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to
turn that food up, ain't it?
running the football. You can tell.
A third down offensive key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Connection to the right. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wide out in motion. Looking to move it through the air. And then pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw, trying to get to him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You think? You think?
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Brings it down on the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch.
This is how a draft should be.
Touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. About to kick it off after
You saw they retired Shadur and Travis Hunter number at Colorado. This is, yep.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. On the run, still looking. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
I'm buying a Rolex. Perfect timing. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna post this song on my Instagram story if we draft it.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown.
They're talking about Nick Wright did a mock draft today and said Shadir. The other analyst was like, I think Jackson Dart goes there. You see, did you see Colin Coward announce the Jackson Dart? He said he's just Zach Wilson. I don't get it. He's some overhyped quarterback prospect. He said his best games last year came against Furman, Tulane, and another school. Against SEC was horrible.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kentucky opened up a
Hey, I'll just say push Shadir on that Ole Miss roster. Yeah. I don't know, they might not win the championship. They definitely win at least 10 games.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with
and got a stronger arm.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating
Talking to me?
at the line of scrimmage.
Or the draft?
Nice job first down.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to...
She was at Paige's table.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long.
I know that they go together. She got the whole team, the rest of the team in the corner, and she's sitting at here with the table. What the hell?
Something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Looking to scramble. He's open on the right. He's
Hey, all I can say is you try to find that video online, you will not find it. They scrubbed that from the face of the earth. They scrubbed that from the face of the earth.
This dude is special.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take a shot. Snag in the end zone. Touchdown LSU.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes stand in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates
They said this the girl that's gonna be the next Wemby, I think.
The officials offer the deal,
I think this
and the
is.
coach accepts it. They will
Yeah, they had a story that said she's the next best thing out of France women-wise since Wemby.
Kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone.
Use her hands. Well, nobody don't know who that is, though. Nobody don't know who that is, though. It's America. We don't know who that is.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dances away from the heat. Finds his man. It's Owens. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Got a man. It's Owens. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after.
Hey, it's all about perspective. You think LSU is bad? Just the program we're facing right now is not in much better shape.
Put some points on the board before the break. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads it downfield.
No!
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One more snap coming before halftime. Caught in the backfield, it's Keys. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Fair catch called for and made. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job.
Cam, what you think?
Up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends.
Yeah, Cameron.
After he catches it, you saw it right there.
Cameron,
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play. And that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Gets him,
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves to change for the 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
On the move, it's Owens. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And the sophomore just a little too much on that one.
And I think out routes are solely about timing because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines. And you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Coming after him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Going with the ground game left. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.